Well, that's cool. Can you hear me now? Thank you. Thank you, S2H. Oh, that's great. It dropped my mic from the default. That's frustrating. Okay, so I just did whatever 8 minutes of talking with no mic. My apologies. Welcome to Wednesday stream, the retail report. I'm Tez. I got a little thing over here. You can't see it, but you can see it's outlining me. Whatever. Okay. Thank you, S2H. Thank you. So, what I have been talking about is these markets that are being affected by the retail change. So, as you can see here, I am on the luxury car, which he has pointed out the profits per hour have, it looks like quadrupled. So you can see that the demand is still going up. So the profits are probably still, good. And because we're in a normal phase, what I was trying to talk about is right now we're in a normal phase. So supply and demand can kind of fluctuate, but this has been growing, for over a month through normal and not normal phase. So really, you can tell this is being affected by his retail changes. So he kind of mapped it out on that. He maps it out here where he talks about the profit per hour per level. Profit per hour per level. So these buildings are now all of a sudden making much more profit than they were as he's trying to level off the industries, right? So some industries were super oversaturated, which is why I'm having a hard time in aerospace. But now all of a sudden, sneakers and luxury cars and stuff are taking off. So, what other markets besides maybe the fashion and the car market? Looks a little bit like, some of these agriculture industries. So let's go look at those. So cows. S2H loves her some cows. Sorry. No market here on cows. You can't sell it in the retail. So we gotta look for stuff that you can sell in the retail. The steak was up there. It's growing, right? They had steak on the list there. You used to love the cows. Not so much anymore. I've heard a lot of good things about gas. A lot of people have been selling these diesel and petrol. Yeah. It also has grown. So I kind of feel like I should get back into that. But I don't know. I'm struggling here in the aerospace region, guys. I am struggling. So, what about cocktails? See, restaurant sales. I don't know how to read this really. Cider. You can sell in the grocery store. Cider's going up. So, what about like orange juice? Orange juice going up. Okay. Okay. So it definitely feels like any retail market other than the aerospace. I don't know what other retail market has been harmed. Let's look at what smartphones. Smartphones going up. So handbags, underwear, gloves, they're all going up. Laptops, they're all going up. Let's look at jumbos. Going down. Trucks, going up. Not that much though. So the price is going up, the demand is not. I think all the demands kind of have not been going up. Or we're finally meeting the demand in some cases. So this would say like you're finally meeting the demand for underwear. Not quite met the demand for handbags. Now we've peaked on sneakers, over on diesel, over on petrol. So that will affect how quickly it sells, because these higher prices, basically you're kind of charging too much. People stop buying it, you know? But that's kind of a choice for you. Man, everything but aerospace right now. Televisions aren't being met, so like I would jump into any of these industries, guys. Any of these, like, if you're producing, I'm really debating on what to do. It's so sad. And I can't really even make anything else on this realm. I mean, I could make carbon composite and stuff, but it's so... it's not very much. And I don't want to go back to that. All the refineries and everything, so... I mean, I'm gonna go to something. Okay, so I've been messing around. I got like a 99 mineral, started making my own chemicals and stuff, but that's not what I want to do. I don't know. I looked at the retail thing. So if I wanted to go all the way the opposite way, if I wanted to do that, it would be 165 days. Is that a decent way to look at it? 165 days, so like half a year. Almost half a year. Man. I've done deployments longer than that, but that's a long overhaul to go into retail. What do you guys think? I think if I got like 3 comments that told me I should switch to retail, I would do it. But I don't know. I do feel like I need to start. and shake things up again. These two spots don't really mean anything. I could stop this guy right now. I don't really care. Right. Should I go shopping for some buildings again? Could we look at buildings that are just about to expire? A gold mine. A level 12 refinery. Somebody else getting rid of a hangar that makes jumbo jets. Yeah. But I'm also thinking of not playing the contract game. Because it's a little hit and miss. It's got its ups and downs. So like just going gas stations would be kind of fun for a while. And I could make my own diesel there for a minute. That'd be a decent way to pivot, kind of, maybe. I don't know. Okay. That would be a little fun way to pivot. Look at all these refineries. So, I don't think I have high diesel on this one. No, I think it's on my other one. I have high oil. So, yeah. I have no high quality things to start with. So, it's not a huge deal. I could get like a Q3 pretty quickly of something. But I don't know what that is. We said those were saturated. Some of the electronics were not saturated. These are software. Okay. So, I have level 2 displays and I have displays. Okay, let's look. What do displays make? Some of these things. TVs. TVs have not been met. Okay. Monitors have not been met. Oh, wow. This... That's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. That's a lot of things. It looks... Yeah. Looks like monitors. Maybe. What do you think? Maybe try and make monitors on the side here for a minute and see what happens. Is there anything I could use these buildings for? I know it. I could go the car route. I just don't want to. Sorry. So like, yeah, demand. You've already met demand on these. I feel like a lot of people switch to the car industry, and it might tank. And I don't want to go fashion. I don't want to go car. So electronics it is. It's okay. I have a couple electronics buildings. I could just undo robots and do something else. So, we have one electronics building ending in the next hour. We'll bet on that. And then I'll work on cleaning out all of my jumbo jet stuff. Should we put something on the auction house? Should we auction off a building? Am I committing to getting out of the aerospace industry? I don't know. Or should we just try making other stuff for now as well? Okay. Let's play around with what it would be like if I made monitors, because I'd have to make electronic components, but that'd be okay. I make displays, electronic components, plastic. I can import if necessary. I already do. So that would take a lot of displays. Okay. But electronic components, not really a lot, because yeah. Okay. Okay. So then I have factories. I have a couple of electronics buildings. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. Do I do it? 600,000? Okay. I still have one that I'll keep for a while. Clean out my stuff. So. And unfortunately, these guys have robots now. I waste so much money being indecisive, but I think I'm done with the aerospace, guys. I think I'm done. $20% for fees, yeah. So you assume that people are going to pay the 20% more. It is a tough one. I've lost money. When it first came out, I feel like you were making money, but it was also in a boom. But I feel like I sold some in a normal for good money too. It kind of all depends on what it is and how new it was. Felt like people were slinging around a lot more money. But also, I'm in a dying industry, so what can I expect? But you can't bid less. So, like, you might just lose 20%. Which is kind of just the risk, really. Okay, I don't know if I want to scrap this guy yet. That's a decent amount. And when I say decent, I mean that's actually a pretty good amount. But I do feel like I want to go harder on some of these bids. So what do we got? Super high level. Yikes. A level 30 farm, a wood. Holy cow. People are awesome. People are awesome. A level 30 farm with robots for wood. I gotta respect the game. The plank making game, I assume. I have to assume the plank making game. But wow. Ooh, somebody quit. Whenever you see this, can you see it? Trusty with NPC in the parentheses. That means this person quit and or like reset. Yeah. Quit. Maybe got banned. I don't know. Or defaulted. Maybe they're auctioning a building. I don't know. Does it work like that these days? Anyway. Jeez. This is crazy. Okay. We gotta narrow it down. There are a lot. Okay. So, what are we doing again? I kind of looked at the electronics factors. I kind of want to see. There are 30 aerospace factories on the. How many hangars? 14 hangars. I don't have a good feeling about this. Alright. I'm not seeing anything that's piquing my interest. A little bit. That's a little interesting. This one's also a little interesting. Minerals for less. Okay. So plastic. How much plastic? That was dumb. Okay. Let's go to the other realm and see if I sold it. I sold some. I launched a whole bunch of rockets. I can launch a couple more and make some more too, but I had 5,600 or something. Doing good over here on the research game. I'm making them for fairly cheap. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I'm having fun. Everything's really low level. I'm just kind of getting the hang of it till I ramp up. I need to do more math. I still can't get over that my first, 8 minutes of this stream, my mic was off. What's up, Yash? How you doing? Welcome back. Finally free. What are you finally free from? Nice. Tis the season for vacations and trips and all that stuff. Oh man, I am I'm struggling here. Sorry. I don't have a good process down for all these, so I'm just kind of making stuff, and I need to buy stuff, and oh, how was it? How are you handling coming back into the game? Sometimes taking a step away can be good, but sometimes coming back can be overwhelming because you don't know where you left off, and it's like, oh my gosh, I have 8 buildings that are not running, and I don't have any of the supplies, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I'm going to need to make quite a bit of this. That's good. I haven't looked at my, it's good to keep growing. As long as you're selling your stuff for more than you're making. I haven't looked at any of my things yet, but we're, I paid off all my loans on this. I like having at least one of the 2 realms without any bonds payments. I know I champion bonds and I really love bonds, but it's nice to not have anything draining on you. Alright. Executives are terrible. I don't even know why yeah. Okay. Yikes. I bought too much of that. Okay. I'm glad I didn't actually buy as much as I was going to. Yeah, so mine doesn't look that great right now, but you know, Some days it looks better. I'm, of course, in the aerospace industry, so I'm just getting dunked on daily. I don't think I sold anything yesterday, so my graph's probably pretty neutral, yeah. Yeah. But I sold some today, so... all these red numbers, man. I'm still not too bad up here. Still in the top 5,000. There's an achievement for that. Okay. Do I have 2 bids? Just 1 bid. Just 1 bid on Electronics Factory. What about... an electronics store? Do we have any retail? So none of the end in the next little while. Level 18. I don't even have a CMO. My sales speed bonus is plus 1%, which then is minus 2%. So I think I have a negative 1% overall. Yep. Yep. I have a negative sales speed bonus, so going into retail is not a good idea. Also, 3/4 of my company value is in patents, and then 4 million of it, well, it's not really of my company value, but whatever. 3/4 of it is in patents, and then I have, 7 million of it in buildings, so I don't have a lot of wiggle room here. Not great. Okay. I don't know. Do I need... how much do I have of that? 9, okay. I need to make these propellant tanks. Keep forgetting. So let's... chemicals, okay. Everything is so expensive on this realm too. I forgot I shouldn't buy stuff off the auction house or exchange, but the second realm is so crazy right now. Look at these prices. 16.25 for chemicals. Yikes. Okay. Oh, I'm glad my mic is actually working and it was just a setting in OBS. That's funny. Okay. So for retail, I'm trying to build a spreadsheet to calculate the wages per hour. Any previous experience with your calculations? I haven't gone to Excel yet, have I? So let's maybe look. No, I always hate that. I don't know how to do the things. So let's. I have kind of. I forget how I did it, but I did do it here. No, it was actually. It was this one, and I was trying. I ended up selling quadcopters. So I don't know how it got messed up here, but whatever I was making here, airspace. Oh, this probably was the quadcopter, right? Okay. So let's pretend that I was making that. Hold on. Let's try and fix my calculations. What is going on? Okay. So. And that could just be an electric building making whatever other retail part, but I was probably making I was making quadcopters. So I think level 5. Okay. Look at that. It kind of fixed it. Okay. So the aerospace, the wages would be this is kind of how you're going to calculate your wages, really. I know I've gone to Excel, and the way that I calculate it is per hour of all my buildings running. And that's not necessarily what you want. It's just kind of what I've done. So let's not do that part. I did. Let's see. Oh, at one point I did the correct way of using these numbers as opposed to selling it on the auction house. So these numbers, all these numbers are selling it on the auction house. It's not actually sold per retail. So it kind of would be you're going to subtract, so you're going to kind of do what you produce here. Yeah, so you wouldn't even necessarily have to use Excel. You would just be like, okay, so I produced it for this 581, but I'm going to sell it for this number minus the wages, right? And all of these numbers will be able to be adjusted, but they normally just go out default to what you are set at. So let's say I, was going to increase the quality, whatever. And then if you're not making them yourself, then, find this price point on contracts or on the exchange. So, and that's again if you're selling at this retail price. It's all these numbers are adjustable, so it's probably best to use the in-game one. Yeah. I know I specifically did this part for retail, and I can't remember. I think this is what I did. This is how many I could sell per hour. Does that sound right? So I was making Q1. I don't think that's right either. Sold per hour times retail price minus cost per unit minus C14. What is C14? Oh, minus the wage per hour. Okay. So that's what I did. I took how many I would sell in an hour, multiplied it by the cost that I was selling it at and the retail. Right? So I'm selling 5 of them at this amount in the store. So that's my gross. Right? That's what this is here. And then I'm subtracting how much it cost, and then I was subtracting the wages. So I was selling it at Radio Shack. That's what it was. I forget. It's been a while. Sorry. So I was building quadcopters and selling them in an electronics store. And the way I was calculating how much I was making was because I was selling 5 of them an hour at this price, minus how much wages were for an hour for that building, and the price of how much it costs to make the stuff. So if it were you, you could put in cost of how much it is off the exchange, and those wages. AO was included, so I would basically update this thing daily, right? So AO gets included when I just do my wages like that. Sorry. What am I doing? When I just do my wages like this number, I'm just getting them directly from the building. Right? So the wages here are like this number. So I would just put that number over here. Yeah, so I didn't have like a calculator that would be like every time you add a building level, all your wages go up. I would just manually put them in every time. Yeah. This is a very, very old spreadsheet. Very, very old. Okay. Yeah, sales wages would be the same thing though. Like it tells you in the store, like up here at the top, the wages. It'll still tell you how much per hour. And every time the admin rate or whatever goes up, each building will go up accordingly. Yeah. I wish if I had, the time to sit down and do more math or something, I could probably figure out better ways to template these, but it's just a game. I'm having fun. making mistakes. But we're gonna get out of the aerospace industry over here, so yep. Still have 10 planes to sell, a couple to make. I gotta stop making stuff though. Okay. And this lake, man. I like this thing, but I also think it might be stunting some of my progression. Yeah, I feel you, SH. I do feel you. But I'm the anti-accountant. Where I go, I mean, I do like it when numbers match. And don't get me wrong, I like it when the supposed to numbers match. But I like going in and being like, well, you know, approximately this much, this percentage, blah, 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 approximately estimated, blah, 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 blah. I like doing the, just get me in the ballpark number situation and see if it's good enough, and then I will just go with it. So, not everything has to be super precise. And if I stayed disciplined, trimmed down like I was doing, I could have stayed in this aerospace industry. I could have. And I'm going to stay in the other realm. I'm just going to make research. But jumbo jets, the demand just cratered. So, like, all of us are trying to sell these things and we're competing so hard against each other in sales chat. It is so rough out there, guys. I cannot stress enough how cutthroat people are out here. People barely, like, we don't even want to put that we're selling jumbos out there because people will undercut you immediately. And people are trying to take advantage. And this number is low. But, yeah. They won't even put a price. I feel you. It's tough. Man. It's tough out there, guys. You took the time to do all those characters. Yep. Yep. I might do that. I don't know if he's gonna buy, but we'll do it. Okay. So, I was gonna maybe pay back loans and stuff, but I really might go hunting here. So diesel was not good. It's tough because I have Q3 oil, Q4 carbon fibers, and Q5 carbon composite. That's hard to walk away from. So, it's tough. Very tough. I don't want the shenanigans. That. Let's see what kind of mines we got out here. Oh, I clicked oil rigs too. Okay. Gold. I think I should upgrade this one that I have. It feels like I should upgrade this one that I have. These ones are interesting. This guy found a couple. Holy cow. Sorry. This guy has 298 plus minerals at level 9 or above. 9 and 11. That's a lot of sand. I think I'm just gonna upgrade mine. Yep. I'm gonna upgrade my mine, go for some electronics factories. Probably just keep going for electronics factories. He bought all my jumbos. I have a lot of money now. Yikes. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna see, my time is about to run out here. I'm gonna see if I win this auction, right? Pending. Did I win a level 8 for just under 700? Probably not, because I didn't bid 20% more, remember? We talked about that 20% cut. Chat. Our bid was not large enough. We were outbid. Outbid, guys. Okay. Outbid. So. Yep. Chat bubble. No money taken. Good call, S2H. You were quicker than me. Alright. So, plastic. Oh, we didn't get the electronics building, so we could still... Minerals makes chemicals. Okay, well, we were unsuccessful, but we sold a whole bunch of stuff and we have a different plan of attack. We are auctioning off also another hangar. We're upgrading a 98, almost 99% mineral. I think that's solid. I think going into some type of electronics build is in my future. We'll see. Maybe I taper off by continuing to make Q3 basic interior in the meanwhile, because I make them fairly cheap. If I start to make my own plastic and such, maybe I can make it even cheaper and switch into this monitor or other type of electronics build. It's kind of refreshing. I don't need to be stuck in the aerospace industry on both realms and only being known the aerospace guy. So, thank you guys for watching. You guys on replay means everything to me. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like and subscribe button if you are getting value out of this video. I will be back on Friday. Hopefully a video comes out tomorrow. I keep saying that. I'm sorry. But quality. So, I will edit this first part of this live stream because it didn't have audio. But see ya, Carlos. Thanks for stopping by. I got a little outro thing. It's a little bit different this time. Not too much different, but okay. Take care, guys. Thank you.